Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back yet again for race 11 of the NASCAR NVIDIA Cup Series, bringing you coverage from Dover Motor Speedway today, where 37 drivers will attempt to conquer the Monster Mile and have their car in Miles, the Monster's hands. Alright, let's get into our starting lineup. On your pole today, Blake Burnett, first pole of the season. Outside front row, Drew Wood in the 31 car. Starting in third, Giovanni Martinez, finally not starting in the back for once. Alongside Jim Bob Cooter, who's starting to put some runs together. 2 top 10s in a row for this 99 team. In fifth place, finally Napa Auto Parts is on board with the 9 car of Jaden Reed, who's also been putting together some great runs. Kabuto Hantu rolls off 6th. Brendan Reed will roll out 7th. John Morgan coming off of his first top 10 of the season in 8th. Trevor Walker, 9th. And rounding out our top 10, Christian Loaiza, who had a great car at Charlotte but blew an engine at the beginning of stage 3. In 11th, Rian Putra in the 29. Starting alongside Noah Hobson in the 20. Studley Mediocrities is in 13th, alongside Connor Nelson in the 18, our new points leader. It's also our old points leader. Trevor Martin in 15th after 2 straight top 10s for him. Starting alongside Aiden O'Malley, who last time in the gain scheme went flipping. Then we have Wyatt Chow, who has 3 straight top 3s. Alongside Kyle Rigger in the 2. A very similar looking car lines up behind him. That's Sean Hoffman Jr., also coming off of his first top 10 of the season. Alongside Ringus McDingus, who's coming off of the most idiotic, boneheaded move I've ever seen. Then we have Ignacio Tamayo in the 6, alongside the victim of Ringus McDingus, Nick Ryder. And then we have the 23 of Conte Ponchanek, alongside the 12 of Mike Bliss Jr. 25th, Jeff Dubuque, starting alongside Jake Edwards in the 48. Up next, Drew Mushaben in 27th, alongside Aiden Allen, second in points. 29th, Giant Gigantar, alongside Dirk Dingham. 31st, General Booty, I always do that. And then Roland Heidfeld, 32nd. Jordan Walker, 33rd. Oleg Bravarskoy, 34th. Cindy Stream coming off of a runner-up, 35th. Alex McDonald, 36th. And rounding out our field today, Diego Tacone in the 77. Let's get down to the track. Alright, here they come as the pace car is in pit road here at Dover Motor Speedway, as Blake Burnett and Drew Wood will lead us to the flag. 2 Hendrick cars in the top 5. Very rare sight to see this year. As we've already got a battle for the lead between the 24 and the 17. That's Giovanni Martinez and Blake Burnett. At lap 1, it's going to be Blake Burnett, and Burnett clears on the outside here. This race is 100 laps. So we are going to do 25, 25, and then 50 all the way back. I hope that the game does not decide to crash as many times as it did, because that was horribly annoying at Charlotte. So some stories to look out for in this race is some drivers on hot streaks looking to stay hot. Those drivers include Jaden Reed in the 9, who has been very solid these last few weeks. Very, very solid. 4 top 5s in the last 5 races for that 9 team, including his win. Another one of those, not really a hot streak yet, but a potential hot streak, is this 99 car. That is Jim Bob Cooter, and he has finally put together some top 10s after running near the bottom of the standings. A little bit. Trevor Martin, 2 straight top 10s after what seemed like a cursed start to the season. These cars might be a little too loud over my voice. I can't tell. Him. Wyatt Chow in the 16 has been extremely hot. 3 straight top 3 finishes. It doesn't get much better than that for that Coca-Cola number 16 team. These two drivers right here, Sean Hoffman. Wow. Sean Hoffman and the 8 of John Morgan both got their first top 10s of the season. And here's Connor Nelson in the 18 coming off of a absolute maximum point outing. 70 points, winning all 3 stages and the race at the Coca-Cola 600. He now also won both Crown Jewel races. The only other 2 for him to win now are Darlington and Indianapolis, both coming way later into the season. Darlington 2, I should say. Aiden Allen's in the back right now after a very mediocre run at Charlotte, running 36th right now. Definitely not where he's used to running, as it is still the Blake Burnett show at the front here. Not too much battling to come by right now, just a lot of single file racing. Looks like we got a little bit of one back here. Nope, never mind, that resolved. 12 car of Mike Bliss Jr. with his teammate behind him. Maybe they'll be able to make a move under Drew Mushabin here. This is a battle for 22nd. Mushabin is back clear on the outside. Fastest lap ran so far this race is your race leader, Blake Burnett, 22.9. Good lap. Oh, helicopter just took off. 31 car is starting to creep up on the 24 of Giovanni Martinez. Going through the leaderboard at the top right so you can see where you are running. Sean Hoffman is on the move. He's up to 15th. Aiden Allen is the last place car. As you see, everybody is just in a straight line here at Dover. It'll be interesting to see if the tire wear is what's going to change that, or if it's going to be a straight line race that's solely decided by cars coming and pitting. The 24 closed on the 17 that lap. Will he be able to continue closing and maybe make a battle for the lead? I don't know. There's not a whole lot of side-by-side racing going on anywhere on this track. In fact, I don't think there are any 2 cars side-by-side right now at Dover. And just like that, Burnett has pulled back away from the 24. So I think the story for today is going to be how important tire or track position is going to be. It looked like the 43 was looking at a way inside of this 45. With Trevor Martin trying to peek into the equation as well. Whatever idea the 43 had is not going to end up coming into fruition. And just like that, the potential battle has fizzled away. The 24 is not too far away from that 17. I don't know if he'll be able to get close enough to do anything with it, however. Alright, so the game decided it was going to head out, but it was also sort of some of my own doing. I accidentally had another tab open and it crashed the game. So we're going to call that the end of Stage 1. Stage points awarded to the top 10 as they run right now. Sorry there was no pit cycle to change them around a little bit, but it's going to be Blake, Burnett, Giovanni, Martinez, and you can see the rest of the cars in the top 10 who are going to go. We've got a 3-wide pass going on by Jaden Reed trying to get second place. Jaden Reed in the 9 is going to make it through for second over Drew Wood and his teammate Giovanni Martinez in the 24. So stage 2 is also going to go to lap 25, so it's going to be a long stage 3. The cars have not yet consolidated in the back of the field as Jim Bob Cooter is going to overpower that 45 car. Two Stuart Haas cars battling behind them. Trevor Walker up top, Trevor Martin down low. The two Trevors. And behind them, peeking into the conversations, Rian Putra, Wyatt Chow, and Kabuto Hantu. Noah Hobson dropped back to 21st, even though he was 15th on the restart. Tough break. As Chow is up to 11th, his highest spot of the day. Nelson's in 13th. Jeff Dubuque tries to look inside of the lead. Hobson's dropping back like a rock here. Down to 23rd and more. Aiden Allen restarted last. He's up to 27th now in that one car. Yeah, he's not too far behind Noah Hobson, who started in the top 15 on that restart. With Ryder not having the day that 19 team is looking for, he's still running in the back. As there has still been no real challenge to the 17 car for the lead. Helicopter looked like it was flying a little close to the stands there, wouldn't you say? As the cars are all back to being single file and boring. Top 10 hasn't really moved around too much, nor do I think it will. So we're gonna do a NASCAR crank it up. Alright, we are back. Some loud race car noise while they single file line all behind the 17 of Blake Burnett. Fastest lap on the track is a tie between Jim Bob Cooter and Blake Burnett. And that 9 car not too far off. Seems like most cars are similar in speed here. So most, if not all, of the passing is done on restarts. Noah Hobson in the 20 has actually dropped behind Aiden Allen in the 1 now. 26th and 27th. So the 9 every now and then will just pull him a little bit closer and then lose him again. The 9 is right on his bumper. Maybe he'll be able to do something here. Jaden Reed looks fast. He made a good move to take second place, but outside of getting right to where he is now, I haven't really seen anything that's going to indicate a pass happening. I have no bias here, but I'm almost rooting for this 9 car to get close enough to make a pass, because I just want to see some action here at Dover, and there he goes. It's like as soon as a car gets close to another car, they like let off. That's why there's not much passing going on, it seems. Every car is single file, all of them. 5 to go in stage 2. The 9 car seems like he's quicker. But as soon as he gets to the 17, there's just nothing to be done. Every car on the track is single file. Two to go. White flag in stage 2. Coming to the end of stage 2, it is Blake Burnett winning, Jaden Reed second. I mean, the order is basically the same as when they rolled off, so you already know where everybody is. And a beautiful single file line. Alright, here's where the passing happens. Pit road. And just like that, the 17 yet again will have the lead as Drew Wood folds and ow. 51 smashes into the 29. Drew Wood hits into the 14 coming out of the pits. Both of those cars will lose some spots and pick up some damage. As you can see the rest, I think Noah Hobson just beat Aiden Allen back out. Four tires from just about everyone. Very slow pit from Drew Wood. Nobody with an exceptionally good pit. They're all right around the exact same margin. We'll be back for the restart. Alright, coming back out of turn 4, it's going to be Blake Burnett and Jaden Reed, as it's been the last long time. And Jaden Reed with an exceptional jump. I think the 17 didn't get going the way he wanted to. And Christian Loiza in the 45, where did he come from, is also going to be able to go by on that top lane there. There's a lead change. See, I wish they battled as good as they do in the first few laps. As Connor Nelson is looking for his way into the top 10 now. See, Nelson's in the top 10. He's looking for more, though, as he's going to try to pass this 53. Nope, no chance. Hobson comes out right next to Aiden Allen, and look where he's already fallen to. It's another rough day for that 20 car. That's going to put him out of the top 16. It's a good thing that he won. as Jaden Reed is your new race leader in that 9 car. I'm going to be right back for just a few moments. We are going to stick with the leaders for a little bit. I'm back, and it looks like all of the fun from the restart is starting to wrap up as we're almost getting back to single file as we see Aiden Allen and Conte Ponchanak trying to get by Trevor Martin for 19th. Fastest lap on the track was ran by the 9 of Jaden Reed once he got up to the lead. I just really don't have much to commentate on this race. There's just not a lot going on in the field. Wyatt Chow has moved into 6th, Connor Nelson into 9th, as you see our more consistent drivers of the season moving into the top 10 towards the end of the race. We've got 40 laps to go. There will be at least one pit stop. That is a given. Giovanni Martinez in that 24 car has had a great day today after qualifying in the 3rd place. He has been very efficient and is on his way to a almost rare good points day for that 24 team. Green flag pit stops are going to be a major deciding factor in this race, because that is truly going to pick who wins, because there is no passing. None. Zero passing at this track. They just drive behind each other and are content in their single file lines. This is a track where the package is just not ideal at. It is a good thing that Dover is only on the schedule once. There was more entertainment at the Circuit of the Americas, which is a god-forsaken road course. As look, here comes Christian Loaiza getting up close to the 9 car. Just wait till he gets close enough to where he'll let off on the brake, or let off on the gas. Drydene Reed in that 9 has been on fire recently. And there we go, just pulling back ahead. "32 laps to go." Let's look at the single file line and bask in its glory. No side-by-side racing. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make this more entertaining. It's definitely difficult. So there's going to be a new graphic shown at the end of this race because I found this awesome template on Reddit for an Excel spreadsheet, and I plugged the data of this series into it, and it's got some more stats for people to look at, including every finish every driver's had from every race, along with average finish, top 10, stage points, etc. Lap times are up to 23.6s right now on average from the leader. It's been about 30 laps on green flag tires. So, I think within these next 10 laps, we will see cars come down pit road for the final time this race. As the 9 car is actually continuing to... Oh, never mind, he actually lost some ground there. Blake Burnett still chilling in 3rd after the restart. Car who was unpassable, also unable to pass, as is, seems like everybody else in this race. Definitely some action on the restarts, but after that, there is nothing. Tough days from a lot of drivers. If you look in the back, Aiden O'Malley, Nick Ryder, Noah Hobson, all of them 28th or lower this race. Kyle Riggers in 35th, outside of some of our usual suspects in the back. Cindy Stream almost beat Connor Nelson last week at Charlotte, but is now finding herself in 30th. I believe that was 2 second-place finishes for her this season as well. We have 26 to go here at Dover. Nine car is pretty distanced, as I guess the field is still getting more spread out here at Dover. I'd love to talk about passes. Oh. Too bad they let off every time they almost make a pass. We almost had a green flag pass there by Mike Bliss Jr. That would have been truly incredible to see at this race. And my estimate might have been wrong. These cars are still not coming down pit road yet. They definitely are going to have to pit at some point. As Napa is definitely getting some screen time today in their first race. And NASCAR this season, after the first 10 were all driven by different sponsors on that 9 team. Keep going through the field in hopes there's something. Oh! Do we have side-by-side racing? Was a pass just made? I think. Oh, pit road. Here we go. 48, the 8, the 7, the 10. They're all in. I think Jim Bob Cooter and the 99's in too. Yes. All right. This is really going to get interesting now because this is going to determine the race. And the 17 is out for another lap, as is the 16 of Wyatt Chow and the 41 of Trevor Walker. Leaders came in here. Yep, the majority of the field did come down this last lap. They will definitely have enough fuel to make it all the way. Here comes the rest of the field, the 17, 16, 41. Oh, coming down pit road. 17 almost just gets whacked by the 81. It's all going to be about who gets the best pit stop here. I think we're going to ride with, just had him. No, I lost him. Jim Bob. There we go. Jim Bob Cooter. Actually, no, it's not going to be Jim Bob Cooter. It's going to be the 9 of Jaden Reed who's going to come out in first place. And that's by a pretty good margin, too. It ain't even close. Yep, there's Burnett, there's Chow. Jim Bob's going to move up a few spots. There's Connor Nelson in the 18, right behind Giovanni Martinez, passing the 16 of Wyatt Chow. Chow's going to come out in 7th, Nelson's in 6th. 5th for Giovanni, and Jim Bob Cooter's going to move up. It is a 1.3 second lead for Jaden Reed, who has not yet even come close to relinquishing it yet. Cars aren't even close enough to wreck each other. So there won't be any caution to spice things up. You know, at least it didn't crash. We might have a pass here. That's the 10 of Jordan Walker trying to pass the 16 of Wyatt Chow. Will Chow power by on the outside? He sure will. Oh, maybe not. 10 car is going to give it another effort in this turn, but probably let off. Yep, Chow is clear ahead. we have 9 laps to go here at Dover Motor Speedway. It has been Jaden Reed. Oh, there's a caution? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Yellow car. Who is that yellow car in the back? We have a caution. This changes everything. Oh, I can't see anything because of the camera. Kyle Rigger in the 2. What happened to him? I don't know. I guess it had nothing to do with him. I don't know. Okay, well, we are under caution. We might get some kind of excitement in this race. Maybe. Who knows? It would be silly to pit, so I don't expect to see very many takers of pit road. We're going to watch this pace lap, though, just in case. I don't want to skip through anything important. Wow. The pace speeds are all... The pace intervals are all perfect. 0.51, 1.52. This track definitely needs to be tweaked in its INI settings if we're ever going to come back here. I see no benefit to pitting here, as it does not look like anybody will be doing so. Alright, see you for the restart. And how about this? Under caution, there is trouble on the 9 car of Jaden Reed. As I'm advancing to the restart, he is having troubles keeping up with race speed up there in the 9. This was our race leader. Stuck in first gear. I have no idea what just happened to the 9. To come into the green flag, it's now Christian Loiza versus Jim Bob Cooter. I have no idea what is going on here. Alright, we're coming to the green flag with 5 laps to go here at Dover. I don't know what's up with the 9. I don't know how he ended up losing the lead, why he's in the back. I don't have any explanation for it. I was just advancing through the caution and he was gone. 4 laps to go to Christian Loiza now in the 45. Three to go. He's in 32nd. I don't know what went wrong with his car. Nothing in the log since the stage break. Does not say any penalties or any problems, and we've got 2 laps to go to the 45 here. White flag to Christian Loiza in the 45. After a race dominated by the 9 of Jaden Reed. Coming out of turn 4. he'll take it. Christian Loaiza wins at Dover. Cooter second, Martinez third, Burnett 4, Nelson 5. Jordan Walker 6, Trevor Walker 7, Chow 8, Reed 9, other Reed 9, Drew Wood 10. That's just total craziness. I don't know why the 9 car ended up finishing in 28th. Went all the way to the back and still made it up a lot of spots. Noah Hobson in the 20, 36th. What a terrible day from that team. I need to go back to see what the heck happened to this dude. Why is he dropping back? After an incredibly dull Dover race with an incredibly strange outcome and an incredibly random winner, Christian Loaiza took the flag. Drydene Reed mysteriously dropped back after a caution which I could not find the origin of occurred in the last 8 laps or so. Very strange. Overall, NASCAR fans don't seem to be too happy with this race, and I along am one of them. Darlington has a chance for a better show. As you can see, our points standings, and now I've also included the points back as to how far a driver is back from the bubble. The reason why it's going back from the 15th place car is because Noah Hobson is locked in, despite being outside the top 16, because he is in the top 25. Very interesting, but I will see you at Darlington, where the throwback schemes will not be run yet. The throwback schemes are going to come in Darlington 2, which is in the chase. So, if anybody is interested in making their own throwback, I have a few that people have already sent me for them to run. Please, by all means, send them my way, and I will be happy to run them. See you guys at the next race.